Today on Logan Lee Adventures, we are going cafe hopping all over Harajuku and Omotesando in Tokyo, Japan. So expect a lot of drinks, a lot of cute interior, and a lot of cafes all over. My stomach is ready. Are you? What I didn't know about Tokyo and Japan before actually living here now is just how late risers most people are. Late, compared to my North American and Vietnamese sense, like at 7 a.m. in both big cities in North America and Vietnam, the streets will be filled with people. Coffee shops will be open, people eating breakfast. Life is bustling then. You aren't considered an early riser unless you wake up at 5 or 6 a.m. there. But here in Japan, in the capital itself, y'all, look at these streets, the biggest city in the world, well, there are barely any cafes that are open even at 8 a.m. It's early mornings and I've arrived to Café Reissue, and it's not open yet. It opens at, I believe, 10 a.m. But as you can see, 10 a.m. in Harajuku is quite quiet, quite chill right now. But already there's a little bit of a lineup. I'm third person in line. So this is a really popular cafe and I can't wait to show you the latte art that they specialize in Café Reissue. And there are some breakfast spots, but a coffee shop, well, aside from the big chain ones, the local ones are usually opening around 9 or even 10 a.m., which is super late for me.
Fireworks light up the bay. Join the fun, don't delay. In Japan we laugh and play. Kimono colors bright and bold. Stories from the past.
Like Café Reissue, opening at 10 a.m. even though by the time I got in, the lineup outside was down the block. I was waiting for about an hour, worth it though, as this has been a cafe that I've been wanting to go in forever. So Café Reissue specializes in latte art, latte foam art. You can ask the barista to create anything you want and they'll whip it up out of foam. The drinks here are affordable and actually quite tasty too. I really love it. I got the caramel vanilla one and I wanted to get a Totoro latte art since My Neighbor Totoro is one of my comfort Studio Ghibli films. So while the barista makes your latte, you can go up to the counter and watch them at their craft. I always dreamed of another type of career. Yeah. Imagine your life as a barista, but not just any barista, but one that specializes in making any type of art out of latte foam. That would be a career I would be super proud of. Also, that would be an epic way to escape the hellhole that is corporate life, the 9-to-5s, the LinkedIn and networking, and oh my god, I'm just giving myself trauma thinking of this. So my point is, this is such a cozy cafe environment to spend your day making art, and art that you can see people right away enjoy and take in. And this is filling me with so much joy and happiness, just my little Totoro latte. It really is the little things in life. I don't ask for much, y'all. Here you can see me touching Totoro's belly with my spoon, patting him, and how jiggly he is. It's just such a cool experience here. Got a little table here by myself. It's not a big cafe, so that's why the lineup is always so long outside. But if you have time and you get here super early or maybe super late in the day, I don't know, I definitely intend to come back here again to get more different latte art. It's completely such a worth it experience in Harajuku. This is so tasty. What a way to spend the morning. Oh, and here is the latte art board at Café Reissue. You can see all these other latte arts that they've created. So there's all these cute hamtaro. Oh my goodness. And you can also get actual art in your latte, or you can get the foam art. The latte art, look at this. This is the latte art itself in the cup. Amazing. This is talent. How does one get this school. Like, you have to go to school classes for this. I should have just picked this as my major back in university instead of the media that I do now. I love this place. Best believe I will be coming back here. That was so fun. My Totoro latte art was unbelievable, just out of this world. I really want to go back to Café reissue already and try some other characters I love, but I am still gushing over just the hospitality, the space. It's so cozy there, and the drink. The latte was bomb. It was a vanilla latte, and then the art itself just, of course, that's the specialty, that's why I was there, but topped up everything. Okay, now feeling a little peckish. Let's grab something to have a little bite. In this gorgeous space called Higuma Donuts, and we're gonna try one of their donuts, which makes them really well known in this neighborhood for, because as you can see, the lineup is already out the door. So I was just lucky that Reissue Cafe is pretty close to here for opening time, so I just came and talked myself down, and then turns out I was the first in line. So, oh, that's my order. Getting it. In Harajuku is just so cool. So this street is called Cat Street, and there's lined up with different thrift shops, different luxury consignment stores, cafes as well. And you can really get the sense of like just the cool kid vibes in this neighborhood in Harajuku, and it's not that packed and busy. I'm sure it will be as the day goes on, but since it's not right in where everybody goes for food in Harajuku, it's a little bit more spacious. Overlooking Cat Street is Namu Café. Look how good this drink looks. It's called an Espianer, and I honestly don't know what it entails. It's just like a latte but with cream on top, I assume, and it is absolutely a pleasure to sink my spoon into and drink. I'm having the greatest time today. Pompompurian Café is so adorable. Look at this. It's my favorite Sanrio character. So you know I have to go to this cafe. I love the design so much. Even the gateway, the door, feels like you're entering Pompompurian's house. The windows. This is so kawaii. Look, there's a huge Pompompurian sculpture here, and the cafe is so adorable. Oh my goodness. Like, can I live here? So every single time you enter, they ring a bell, and then they greet you like that. This is a cute corner too. Oh my. I absolutely love it here. Am I the only grown-ass man here? You bet I am. Soloing it? You bet I am. But hey, this is why I wanted to work and live remote in Tokyo so I can spend time cafe hopping, including Pompompurian Cafe in Harajuku. This is the menu. As you can see, I want to get that. There's butter curry. These look so good. Oh my goodness. Whenever you want to call the waiter, you just ring this adorable little bell like this, and then they'll come. So now I'm gonna order my menu dishes that I want to order, plus a drink, of course, to the Pompompurian Cafe. This omurice is so fluffy. I'm actually impressed with the quality of food here. You wouldn't expect that sometimes with character-themed cafes. This is so good, especially with the curry too. I can eat this every day. Like, how did they get this egg to be this fluffy? And then I got a custard Pompompurian latte, and this, oh my word, it's so good. So creamy and vanilla. It's like vanilla custard.
Thank you.
The lines between Harajuku neighborhood and Omotesando neighborhood is kind of blurred for me because they are side by side and they're very, very similar but vastly different. So Harajuku is like very young, very trendy, and what you picture of like kawaii Japan. So just like the Pompompurian Cafe that I was in, whereas Omotesando, like literally one step over, you could barely tell the difference. But in the architecture, like here, the streets are definitely much more, how would I say, like modern. You get like these high fashion houses and designers here. The streets are tree-lined avenue in Omotesando, and then the cafes have a different spin on them as well. Look how adorable this bakery is. It's called the Little Bakery Tokyo. I love the shop front already. Yeah, I want to try something. Let's go. Okay, let's pick what we want. So this strawberry donut caught my eye. Out of all the little sweets and pastries and bread that looks just so divine here. I love this bakery because they have a little seating in the back and it just feels like a little cottage out in the countryside, but you're right here in the smack middle of the city. And speaking of smack middle of the city, I'm going to be continuously exploring more cafes all over Tokyo in the various different neighborhoods. So today was all about Harajuku and Omotesando. As you can see, this tree-lined avenue of Omotesando. How beautiful this is. But there are so many more cafes for me to explore, and I just can't squeeze them all in different vlogs or just one vlog. So I created a whole Instagram account just dedicated to cafes. It's called Logan Cafes, at Logan Cafes on Instagram, and it's going to be covering all the different various cafes that I hop through all over Tokyo, Japan, and of course anywhere else in the future that I go for cafe hopping. So if you want to see and check out more cafes all over Tokyo, definitely give me a follow and check out my Cafe Diary Instagram. And until then, Logie Bears, give this video a like, subscribe, and leave me a comment below, and I'll catch you in the next Tokyo vlog.